Oh man, I kind of remembered-ish. It's Bingo Battle. I'm 25 minutes late, as you'll see, but it's Bingo Battle. I don't know, I was just kind of like starting a download that's gonna take some time. Like, in my head, I was like, I don't know how long this download's gonna take. It might even take like overnight, and then I'm like, I should record an episode early so that the upload can just happen at the same time. It'll just go slower. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be recording them early. I'm supposed to be recording during Alliance Bingo Battle. Oh look, it's literally that time. That was the process. So I'm gonna be downloading the shit that I can code with. Visual Studio is what it is. And I'm actually going to learn how to program. Kind of. I want to make a Discord bot. I'm not entirely sure why. I just like. I mean, really, it's that one goal in mind. I want to learn how to do this so that I can have a stream that's just Jack FM, high quality, and that's it. Maybe I'll set up, like, I tried to set up or like, because you can download like the code and all the source files for an app if you want, and then you can sort of set it up and run it yourself. But I couldn't get that to work, and I couldn't figure out why. Like, I was following some YouTube tutorial. It was just like, set up a music bot, and he just had some link to some music bot. And so I downloaded that, and I downloaded some other shit. And I don't know where I fucked up, but I fucked up. So I'm going to learn it from the ground up, because that's probably a better idea. And I mean, I've kind of always wanted to get into coding and programming and scripting and all that shit like that. But I never really had a major goal in mind. And right now I do. I want to make a Discord bot that'll play. And I have no idea how easy or hard it'll end up being, but it'll be a thing. Yeah. Because I mean, I do enjoy scripting with the other thing. I played around a whole lot with that, with Auto Hotkey, trying to get that to be better. And I set up a few different processes, and I tried to make it run in the background, but Discord doesn't like that. Discord doesn't want me to like, it doesn't, as far as I can tell with testing and things, I can't get it to send messages in the background. It has to be there. And what I could do is have it like open the app, send the thing, and then close the app like really quickly, and that way it's just kind of in the background, but then it'll just be like, oh, I'm just browsing, and then boom, and then it just like pops up and disappears, just fucking completely randomly. Not even randomly, literally at minute intervals. It would do that. And it would it'd be desynced too if I wanted to do it properly. Because the way I have it too, it's running now five different processes, and none at exactly the same time, because they're now set on a timer. So every like, it's every minute-ish, but it's not really. It goes by milliseconds, I think. So it's like it right, 1,000 seconds in or 1,000 milliseconds in a second, or is it 1,000 milliseconds? No, 1,000. How do I do it? How do I think this? I know it. I don't know. Jeez. Why did I do that? Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's all in milliseconds, and I have it going 60 seconds, but with 1 millisecond for the minute one. But then I have another process that goes off every 90 seconds, and I have that with 90 seconds and then 1 extra millisecond. And then I have another process that's every 15 minutes, and then every 30 minutes, and then every 40 or 45 minutes. 3 different processes, and they all have their timers with just 1 extra millisecond. That way, it'll like be I'll have to. I haven't done the math, but it'll take a very long time for any of the processes to match up with each other exactly. I don't want them to happen at exactly the same time, because I don't even know if that'll work. I don't know what kind of thing will happen. I want them slightly offset like that, because the script starts at exactly the same time. But if it were really 60 seconds and then 90 seconds, like to the T, to the exact, it would be like when the 60-second one went around 3 times, it would be 3 minutes. And when the 90-second one went around 2 times, it would be 3 minutes. And they would both go off at exactly the 3-minute mark. And I don't want that to happen. So what happens actually is when the 60-second one goes off 3 times, it's actually been 3 minutes, but with like 3 extra milliseconds. And then when the other one goes off 2 times, it's been 3 minutes, but with 2 extra milliseconds. So it's like slightly offset, so very slightly. And it's going to be a very long time. I assume at least it would be a very long time before they ever actually meet up with that sort of scenario. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows how to do that kind of math equation quickly. I could probably work it out if I tried, but I don't know. My way of working that out would just be to plug in the numbers constantly and just try until I get something neat, which is not the smart way to do that. But hey, if I'm learning how to program, maybe I'll write a program that'll tell me the answer. No, I don't care. So I'm learning how to make a Discord bot. I'm just following along with the YouTube tutorial because it's just like, sure, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I started with the one with the guy, and he was like, download this thing, and I went to download it. It's the thing I'm downloading now, even. And I was like, this is going to take a damn long time. I could just tell that it's going to take a damn long time. So I was like, fuck that. Is there an easier way to do this? You know, like, I already have a program that I can use to script. I have Notepad++, which I can use to do, like, to edit scripts for the other thing, for AutoHotkey. And I'm like, maybe I don't need this thing. But I was like instead of trying to see if I could do it without it, because maybe I can't do it without it. I went to see like if there were other tutorials, because I was just like, fuck this big ass program that's gonna take forever to download. Is there an easier way to do this? Is there like something else I can use? Can I do it with Notepad++ somewhere? So that's when I found the music one, and in the description of that one it had a link or something to Notepad++, because that's what he used. So I was like, alright, cool. I'll do this one. And so, you know that story. I did, and it fucked up. So now I'm actually going to learn proper C++. And yeah. I could also do it with JavaScript if I wanted to, but I don't know. In the options for downloading the shit, I downloaded all the shit for Windows development, like the general shit, and also mobile shit, because I might fuck around with that too. In the past I've wanted to, but you know, I never really knew how or really wanted to get into it, so I just didn't. But you know, now if I'm going to learn some kind of programming language, I mean, if I'm learning C++, I'm sure it'll transfer relatively easily to the same system, but programming for a different platform, maybe. I don't fucking know. I barely understand the basics of programming an app, but I don't know, it sounds fun. I don't even remember like what I wanted to do with it. Like, I just thought it would be cool to try and program an app one day, so I just looked into some of the shit, and I was just like, this is hard, and I just didn't. But I don't even remember if I had any sort of, you know, major goal in mind. And again, this time around, it's a very simple goal. But I don't know, I'll probably just see what's possible with this fucking, with this dude is gonna teach me, and make a bot with all that shit. and also stream Jack FM. Because that's very important. Drink my water there. He's actually like the one of his videos too is like just a full introduction to the programming language itself, which is really nice. Because he's got like a playlist of them in like series, but apparently the second episode is like optional, because the second episode is just like the basics of C++, and if you already understand C++, you move on just to learning how to do shit with Discord bots specifically. So of course I'm gonna watch the one with the C++ basics and follow along with that shit and learn how to program, I guess. Awesome. So yeah, still not drinking milk. Still not giving a shit about cheese though, because cheese is good. I don't know, like apparently they're non-dairy based cheeses, or like plant based cheeses, I guess. But I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me, honestly. I mean, I guess it's possible. It's just weird. No, I had a cheeseburger today. I made my own cheeseburger, actually, just because my mom just fucking had him. Oh, she's got more. Oh, damn it, she's got her attack is higher because it's just attack and not attack and freeze. Yeah. So I just like, what did I eat today? I ate some pretty good shit. I got up. Well, I ate a donut first. So that's not exactly good shit. But then after that, I was like, fucking eggs. Because I always forget about the eggs. There are eggs in that fucking fridge. They're just like so hidden to me, and I don't think about them. So I was like, fucking eggs. So I made a little egg sandwich thing, which was kind of just eggs. It was 2 eggs, microwaved, to cook them, just, easy and quick. And throwing on an English muffin with like a bunch of salt and pepper. Probably a bad idea, honestly, the English muffin. I don't know, I don't really like English muffins, but my mom was just like, yeah, put it on an English muffin. I was like, sure, whatever. So I did that. Probably could have also went with some sort of condiment or something, but I don't know. I like eggs by themselves, but I guess on a sandwich I should put something else with it. I don't really understand how that's gonna work. Like an egg salad sandwich would be neat, but we don't really have any salad shit, like lettuce or whatever. So, I had that, and then for lunch, I made burgers, because like in the morning I noticed that we had burgers, and I was like, oh, I can make these, or just at some point I decided that I could make those at some point during the day, and it just ended up being decided that I would make those for lunch because I didn't want to spend the time to make them right then in the morning, because it's fucking. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and make a burger for the morning. Lunch burger kind of works, I guess. But yeah, I made it. It was fucking good. The first burger I've ever made, actually. And it turned out pretty damn well. I did a cross section of it, and none of it was like undercooked or anything. Like there wasn't any like really pink spots in there, and it tasted pretty damn good too. All I had on there was cheese that I cooked with it, of course, and ketchup on the bottom bun, and mayonnaise in the top bun. Because I mean that was pretty much all we had. I would have went with a tomato too, but we didn't have any fucking tomatoes. We just didn't. So it was just like, yeah, literally just worked with what I had, and that was it. Of course, I seasoned it with salt and pepper too. Probably should have looked for some other seasonings for the meat. That would have been nice. But it tasted pretty fucking good. I made 2 because my mom was out, so I made one for myself and one for my grandpa, and he finished the whole thing, which means that it was good, because sometimes he just doesn't finish his food. He just kind of sits it down and leaves. And if I did ask her, apparently she did feed him in the morning, so he wasn't just starving. He genuinely enjoyed it. So that's good. I made a good Burger. And it did taste good. It looked good. It was a pretty good burger. I gotta try like the making it out of the ground meat and shit too, you know. Because we did that. I might have talked about it, but we did that like a Bob's Burger thing. Because my sister had a Bob's Burger book, and we made burgers then. But I didn't do any of the proper skillet cooking shit. I just kind of mashed the meat and mixed the mayo, and that was it. I should switch the teams when I'm doing this shit. But yeah, this time I stoked the flame, you know. Not really. Never done that before. Never worked a grill before, but can't imagine it's too hard after doing that. After doing it over the oven, I guess you know you have less control over your over your heat, because it's just a fire there. But you know it can't be that hard. Yeah, turned out pretty good. I didn't even really Google anything. Why am I fucking repeating everything? I'm not a stutterer. I don't stutter. It's just like this became a weird voice habit out of the necessity to extend my words to give myself more thinking space. Probably unnecessary. Probably dumb. Probably very dumb. But whatever. Fucking click the thing. Okay. Yeah. So I'm eating good, and I ate an apple too. So burger was lunch, and apple was like an hour ago when it was like kind of dinner time, and it wasn't really much. So it's just like, I'm gonna eat an apple for now, because she was thinking maybe she'll make something later. So yeah, I ate an apple. I'm gonna eat something else at some point later, because I'm probably gonna be working through the night getting this shit done. How much? One of the processes is about halfway done, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's just I don't like long downloads because they like scare me, I guess. I don't know if it's exactly that, but I don't know. I could move it and go plug it into the router, but I don't care about that. I actually set it up. I guess this doesn't really matter that much. Oh, damn it. Tomorrow. But no, I'm talking to myself there. Tomorrow, no, I moved. I set up a more permanent position for my laptop, because my laptop, as I've mentioned before, it overheats very easily, and the internal fan kind of doesn't function. So I always have a fan underneath it, and I keep the room generally cold when I'm using it. Or not like freezing, but just at least, you know, yeah, just cold. And I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt now. I got a shower and I was, yep, I'm gonna wear a long sleeve shirt if I'm gonna start fucking with my laptop. Yeah, so I went and I was like, I need to put this somewhere better, because what I was doing is just kind of chilling it on the floor until I was using it, and in that case I would just pick the whole thing up, like pick the laptop with the fan underneath it and sit it on my bed and use it like that. And I mean, that kind of worked, but it was dumb. So I was like, what I need to do is find something that'll fit next to the bed on the opposite side where there's like space by the window. And that's what I did. I went out into the living room and I actually found an old kind of I don't even know what to call it. It's just like this weird kind of stand thing. It was like tall. It was clearly taller than my bed, and it is now. It is taller than my bed. So it gives me a bit more height than before when I was leaning down a lot more. And it was like thin enough that I could stick it in that crack there. No, I had to push the bed a bit. I also scuffed the wall up, which my mom will not be happy about whenever she sees that. So oops. But yeah, I scuffed the wall up trying to get it down there because it's like fucking metal. So I tried to like shove it down there, and then I scuffed the wall up, and then I just pushed the bed a bit. And now it's there. Now I got a little stand thing, and it's got like shelves kind of on it, I guess. I don't know. It's weird to call them shelves. Is this gonna work? No, I'll not fuck with that. But yeah, it's got shelves where I can put shit down there. So a lot of the shit, well, most of the shit that was on my piano is staying on my piano because it's shit that I want easy access to. No, I could probably move. I could move some of the controllers and shit down there. So now I have a little stand thing with my fan and then computer on top of my my thing. I was wrong. These are the same, aren't they? Yes, they are. I don't know who's gonna do more though. I don't know who has more attack. Mentally, I was thinking that was Cinderella, but that's not. That's Alchemist. Cinderella freezes, and so does this one. This one over here, Zero. Last boss, Zero, I think it is. Yeah. They do the freeze. So hers is weaker than hers. Like what? 300, right? Compared to 500. So yeah. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. Shouldn't have been talking about food. Probably should have ate before this. Well, no, because I wanted to do it during bingo battle. I gotta switch to her to attack. She's got more fucking attack. Jeez, okay. I'm talking more about the game than I would have expected. Oh shit. I'm yawning too. It's because the sun's going down. It's because I've been fucking doing all this shit, staring into a really bright screen, and then now I'm still looking at a screen, but the sun's going down and shit, so it's just my body's just, oh, it's bedtime. And no, it's fucking 7 o'clock. It's not goddamn bedtime. Even if I tried to go to bed, I wouldn't actually fall asleep because it's got fucking 7 o'clock. So yeah. For those of you curious about the Discord thing, what I'm actually running, the processes, why I'm running more processes, what I'm actually doing is fishing. So there's a thing you can do where you just do fishy. You do the command called fishy, and you spend 10 credits and you fish. You get a garbage fish, or you get literally garbage, which you can sell for 6, or you get a common fish which you can sell for 12, or an uncommon fish which you can sell for 20. And now I just have a process that fishes every minute and a half and then sells each iteration. Garbage is the most common, so that's the 15, and then common is the half hour, and then uncommon is the other one, the 45 minutes. I almost set it to like an hour, but I was like, no, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, this is the kind of process that's supposed to just meant to be running for a long time. I'm pretty sure it works. There's a lot of luck involved, and if I got like really unlucky, I could literally just like run out of money, kind of. I mean, it wouldn't like just like bankrupt me, because I'm still running the process to get more, as I'm just doing the sending a message every minute. So what would happen would be, what am I trying to do here? Here. Hello, train. I would use, if I ran out of credits, I would gain credits, but if the fishy command went and I didn't have 10 credits, it just wouldn't do anything until I had 10 credits. So it would just keep going until I got more fish, and then it would just kind of just jump back and forth like that, sort of. Did her skill go off and I didn't use it? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, what time is it? It's about time for me to end this episode. Go get something to eat. Yep. Take care of yourself.